Are you still running your travel agency business manually and replying to customers all by yourself? Then I am here to convert your manual chaos to magical automation. So hello everyone, welcome to Pabbly. So in this video, I am going to show you how you can create an AI assistant for your travel planning assistance. So now I am going to show you how you can build this amazing AI assistant which can interact with your customers 24/7 and provide answers to their queries on the basis of the knowledge base which you have provided to it, and that knowledge base must contain the details of your business. Now I am going to show you how you can create this amazing AI assistant for your own business, but before that we are going to test this AI assistant so that you can understand its working. So for testing this AI assistant, let's move on to my WhatsApp with me. So here you can see I have already opened my WhatsApp, and now I am going to send a message to the number which I have already connected to my Pabbly Chatflow account, and here this number is saved as test number. So here I am going to enter a message that is, "Hey, I need help," and I have added this message as user's first message in my AI assistant. Now you might be thinking, what is this user's first message? So I am going to answer it while creating our AI assistant. So here I am going to enter this message, and as I have entered this message, my AI assistant is responding to me with a message which says, "Of course, I am here to help. What do you need assistance with?" Now I am going to enter another question for my AI assistant. So here I am going to enter this another question that is, "Please provide me the travel packages," and my AI assistant will answer me by fetching the data from the knowledge base which I have provided to it. And here you can see this is the knowledge base I have provided to my AI assistant which contains details of my business, and my AI assistant will fetch the data from this knowledge base and provide details to the customers. So here you can see my AI assistant has responded to me with some of the travel packages. Now let's enter another question for our AI assistant for testing it. So here I am going to enter this another question that is, "How can I customize a tour package?" And as I have entered this message, and now my AI assistant will respond me within some seconds. And here you can see I am getting the answer of my question. Now let's move on to my knowledge base to check whether is this the data I have provided over there or not. So here you can see in my knowledge base, my AI assistant is providing me the same tour packages which I have entered in my knowledge base. So now you can see how amazing our AI assistant is. It is resolving my all queries. So you can also create this AI assistant which is going to reduce your manual workload as it can interact with your customers 24/7. And for creating this AI assistant, you just have to access Pabbly Chatflow, and for accessing the Pabbly Chatflow, you just have to type its URL over the new tab. That is pabbly.com/chatflow, and once you will enter the URL, you will be getting the landing page of Pabbly. And here you can see we are getting two options, that is sign in and sign up free. So if you are a new user, you can simply click over this sign up free, but if you are an existing user, you can simply click over this sign in. And if you sign up your account for free over the Pabbly Chatflow, you get 100 free credits every month for practicing Pabbly Chatflow. But before moving on forward, I am going to tell you about Pabbly community. So here you can see this is the page of Pabbly community where automation users, marketers and business owners gather to share their ideas, ask questions and get relevant updates regarding using the Pabbly application. So you can also join Pabbly community now and grow your business with us. And if you wish to join the Pabbly community, you can find link in the description given below. Now let's move on to Pabbly Chatflow again, and here I am going to simply click over this sign in as I already have an account. And once you finish your sign up, you will be getting this all Pabbly apps page where you can see the products provided by Pabbly. And as we are going to create an AI assistant, we have to access this Pabbly Chatflow app by clicking on this access now button, and we will be landed to the dashboard page of Pabbly Chatflow which can be seen here. And on this dashboard page, you can see these are the numbers I have connected to my account. So you can also add your WhatsApp number by just clicking on this add WhatsApp number button, and here you can see we are getting two options, that is WhatsApp Connect and Manual Token Connect. So if you want to integrate your WhatsApp number, you can simply click over this WhatsApp Connect, and if you want to connect with token number, you can simply click over this Manual Token Connect. And if you want to learn more about this process of adding WhatsApp number, you can find video link in the description given below. Now moving on to the sidebar, you can see these are the features provided by Pabbly, and if you want to learn more about these features, you can find video link in the description given below. Now as we are going to create an AI assistant, we have to click over the AI assistant given on the sidebar, and as you will click over the AI assistant, you will be landed to this AI assistant page where you can see these are the AI assistants I have created. And if you want to create your own AI assistant, you simply have to click over this add AI assistant button, and here you have to provide the assistant name. So now I am going to provide a name to my assistant here. So here I am providing it the name Wonderwise AI Assistant, and this name, that is Wonderwise, is the name of my travel agency. So now let's type it, and here I have provided it the name Wonderwise AI Assistant. Now we simply have to click over this add AI assistant button, and we will be landed to the assistant page which can be seen here. And on this AI assistant page, we are landed to this AI instruction tab where you can see we are getting this option for selecting the instruction type. So here you can select the custom prompt and you will be getting this prompt instruction. But here I am going to select AI agent as I am going to create an AI assistant, and you can even select the customer support agent, sales agent, language tutor, coding experts, life coach and futuristic fashion advisor. But here I am going to select this option, that is AI agent, and as I have selected it, I am getting some of the instructions. So you can modify these instructions according to you. And afterwards we are getting this option for AI configuration. So on this AI configuration section we are getting this option for temperature. So now you might be wondering, what is this temperature? So temperature here basically shows the creativity of the AI's answer. Here 0 means more focused and 1 means more creative. So as you move towards 0, your answer will be more focused, and if you move towards 1, your answer will be more creative. But here I am going to keep it as 0.5 as this is the most friendly temperature. And afterwards we are getting this option for selecting the AI to use. So here I am going to select my open AI, and afterwards we are getting this option for selecting the model. So here I am going to select my model as GPT-4o mini, and afterwards we are getting this API key section where it is asking me to enter the API key. So for getting the API key, you just have to visit this help desk which says kindly visit your OpenAI API's key page to get the API key that you need to enter here. So for getting this API key, let's move on towards the OpenAI API's key page. And here as we are landed to this page, we just have to click over this create new secret key button, and here you have to provide the name and the project name, and afterwards you just have to click over this create secret key button and your API key will be created. And as I already have an API key, I will be just pasting it over here, and afterwards we just have to click over this connect button, and here you can see we are receiving this pop-up which says OpenAI key saved successfully, means we have successfully integrated our OpenAI key with our AI assistant. And afterwards we are getting this AI assistant settings sections where we are getting the option for managing some of the settings such as header message, footer message, stop keywords, retry attempt and fallback message. So if you want to provide header message, you just have to enable it and enter the header message over here, and same for the footer message, you just have to enable it and enter your footer message. And afterwards we are getting this option for stop keywords, you just have to enable it, and stop keywords are the words which can stop your AI assistant. And now let's say I want to stop my AI assistant as soon as someone enters a message consisting of this word stop. So for that you just have to type it and press the enter key, and here our one stop keyword is ready. Now as soon as someone will enter this message, our AI assistant will be stopped. But here I am not going to provide any stop keyword, so I will be just disabling it. And afterwards we are getting this option for retry attempt. So retry attempt basically specifies the number of fallback retry attempt if the AI assistant fails to respond, and the valid range of this retry attempt is from 1 to 10. So here you can enter the numbering from 1 to 10, but here I am going to keep it as disable. And afterwards we are getting this option for fallback message. So fallback message is the message which will be displayed when the AI assistant API is not responding correctly, and here we are already getting a fallback message, but you can provide it according to you. So with this we are done with our this tab, that is AI instruction. Now let's manage our knowledge source, and here on this knowledge source tab we have to provide the knowledge base which contains the details of our business. But you have to remember one point, that file format will be only accepted in .txt or .pdf, and in your .pdf file if you have any images then there is a limitation of only 10 pages, but if you don't have any image then no worries, we don't have any limitation for that. And for downloading your knowledge base in the particular format, you just have to go to your knowledge base, and here on the file section you will be getting this option for download, and on this download section you can see we are getting many format for downloading our files. So from here you can download your file in either of the format, that is .pdf or .txt, and I have already downloaded my file. So now let's move on to the AI assistant, and here I am going to upload my file. So now let's select this button, that is choose or drag a file here, and here you can see I'm landed to my download section where you can see this knowledge base, that is knowledge base for travel planning AI. So I am going to upload it, and as I have uploaded my file, I am getting this pop-up which says file uploaded and processed successfully, and here as my file has been uploaded I am getting this name and the vector ID. So this shows that we have successfully provided our knowledge base. Now let's configure our assistant interface, and on this assistant interface tab the first option we are getting is for header display heading name, and now I am going to provide my brand name as my heading name. So here I have provided my brand name, that is Wonderwise, and this heading name can be seen on the preview of your chatbot on your right side as a heading name. So you can also provide heading name according to you, and afterwards we are getting this option for header display subheading name, and here we are already getting a subheading name, that is we are online and happy to assist you, and this subheading subheading name is also appearing over the preview of your chatbot as a subheading name in the header section. So you can even provide your subheading name also, and afterwards we are getting this option for initial message, and here again we are getting the initial message that is, hi there, how can I help you today? And this subheading name is also appearing over the preview of your chatbot. Now let's say I want to add one more initial message that is hello. So for that we just have to type it and press the enter key, and here are another initial messages also ready, which can also be seen on the preview of your chatbot. But here I am going to remove this initial message as we can create only two initial messages. And afterwards we are getting this option for display the powered by Pabbly label, which is already enabled, and this label is appearing over the preview of your chatbot. Now let's disable it and see the changes, and as I have disabled it, the powered by Pabbly label has been disappeared from my preview of the chatbot. But here I am going to keep it as enable, and afterwards we are getting this option for footer text. So here you can provide the footer text also, and now we are getting this option for footer link. So here you can provide the footer link as well, and at last we are getting this option for users first message, and here we are already getting a users first message that is I need help, but here I am going to convert it as hey I need help. So users first message is the message which will be sent to WhatsApp from the user's side. So now you might have got the users first message which I have recently entered while testing our WhatsApp chatbot. So with this we are done with our assistant interface. Now let's move on to the styling section and customize the visual appearance of our AI assistant. And on the styling tab, the first option we are getting is for selecting the theme mode, which is already selected as light, but now let's change it to dark and see the changes. And as I have selected the dark theme mode, you can see the changes in the preview of your chatbot. And now I am going to keep it as light over here, and you can select it according to you. And afterwards we are getting this option for assistant shape, which is already selected, but from here you can select the assistant shape as well. And now we are getting some of the properties for which we can change the coloring. Now let's say I want to change the coloring of this assistant background color, so I am going to select another color for this, and here you can see as I have selected another color, you can see the changes in the preview of your chatbot on the assistant background color. So by this way you can change the coloring of many properties of your AI assistant. And afterwards we are getting this option for header profile picture, assistant profile picture, and background picture. So if you want to provide any kind of these profiles, you can provide it over here. So with this we have successfully created our AI assistant. Now we just have to enable this AI assistant by activating this toggle, and afterwards for saving our AI assistant we just have to click over this save AI assistant button, and here you can see we are getting this pop-up which says AI assistant saved successfully, and this demonstrates that we have successfully saved our AI assistant. Now if you want to embed this AI assistant to your business, you just have to click over this embed button and you will be getting the script code. So you just have to paste the script code to your business and AI assistant will be embedded to your business. So now as we have successfully created our AI assistant, I am going to show you how you can enable AI assistant for your all contacts or for a particular chat. So for enabling your AI assistant for all contacts or for a particular contact list, you just have to go to settings where you can see this option of inbox settings which you have to select, and you will be landed to this inbox settings page where you just have to scroll down, and at last you can see this option of enable AI auto replies which you have to enable, and from here you can select the contact list or even your all contacts for which you want to enable this AI assistant. And from here you can select the AI assistant which you want to enable, and afterwards you just have to click over this save button and your AI assistant will be enabled for your all contacts or for a particular contact list. Now for enabling AI assistant for a particular chat, you just have to go to inbox given on the sidebar and you will be landed to this inbox page where you can see these are the numbers I have connected to my account, and on this particular number you can see on the right side we are getting this option for choose AI assistant which you have to enable, and from here you have to select the AI assistant which you want to enable. So here I am going to select this AI assistant, that is Wonderwise AI assistant. Now we just have to click over this save button and our AI assistant has been enabled successfully. So this is the way you can enable AI assistant for your all contacts, and in this video you have seen how easily I have created an AI assistant which can automate my all conversations with my customers or the client. So you can also create this amazing AI assistant for your own business. So what are you waiting for? Start using Pabbly Chatflow now and stay tuned to our YouTube channel for learning more about Pabbly and creating many more amazing AI assistants like this. And if you like this video, please like, share and subscribe our channel, and if you have any doubt you can post it over the comment section. So thank you for watching this video. So you can create many more chatbots like this by using Pabbly Chatflow. Now if you have any doubt, you can mail us at support@pabbly.com, and if you have any queries, you can write it on forums.pabbly.com. But if you have any pricing related issue, then you can visit the URL given over here. So start using Pabbly Chatflow for free now.